In Kapan, in Conference Hall of Center of Advanced Media Technologies NGO, there was held a meeting of representatives of Swedish Geological AB Organization of World Bank Yerevan office and American University Responsible Mining Center of Armenia with Civil Society of Syunik Province. Subject of the discussions were national capabilities of management and evaluation of risks associated with mining waste, in particular tailing dumps and dumps. A problem which always is actual and urgent in Syunik province more than in any other region of our country. In the beginning of meeting, the director of American University Responsible Mining Center of Armenia, Alen Amirkhanyan, informed that it's more than 2 months that Armenia has submitted an application for joining the EITI, to which there have already joined over 50 countries. The main condition for joining is the close and transparent cooperation of mining companies, NGOs and the government. Government and mining is one body, where in general the civil society meets the wall implementing activities for the purpose of its rights protection or transparency increase. Kali Westerland, international expert, presented briefly the impact of mining, which is common for all countries, and then expressed willingness to listen to concerns of civil society related to purely local issues on mining waste. During election process, if there is even provided the participation of civil society, the representatives of civil society are elected by government or government forces. It turns out that they provide a participatory process, and a significant number of representatives of civil society participated in hearings of public discussions, but in reality the representatives of true civil society are left out of that process. Big mining companies and other companies also carry out charity activities, initiatives, environmental actions, socio-educational, socio-health measures for benefit of other sectors. As a result, at the same time, they are able to avoid the taxes or additional payments imposed on them in tax policy. At the same time, they hide ghost tellings behind these financial funds very effectively and easily, and huge amount of extraction rates in the result of mining exploitation, mining extraction. Issues of concern of Kapan civil society as a result of mining activities are multifaceted and expansive, from legislative changes up to endless problems of abandoned mines. Mine operation has been suspended, it's not conserved, and in case of each weather change, these waste materials are filled into the river, Gavart River, which is filled into Vokchi River, and we were constantly alerting Environmental Inspectorate and requiring to give some answer, and once the head of the Environmental Inspectorate answered to our regular alarm, saying that water was sent for examination a few days ago, and by that time everything was normal. But at that moment water was of this color. We forced him to come along with us on the spot examination of the situation, and he came and tried to convince us that the color of water doesn't mean that it's contaminated or it contains some toxic substances. By Republic of Armenia legislation, the deposit belongs to people, and it's fixed so. But when someone from some civil society or some citizen expresses a desire to get some information related to mineral resources of deposit, extraction information, etc., which is directly associated with that deposit, public authorities in their formulation justify it as an economic secret. It means that if based on one law the natural resources belong to people, by other laws or contracts, the government and the deposit users are an economic secret. It's incomprehensible for us. It's not clear how much concentrate is exported, their compositions, percentages and types of concentrate. For example, under the name of copper, there can be exported other valuable metals without giving any information about it. The main result of the meeting held by international expert Kali Westerland and Ricky Collins was the information about abandoned mine in the province and strengthening of continuous cooperation with local NGOs.